Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. It's your boy PSG, and we're gonna go through and break down the Paris Saint-Germain versus Borussia Dortmund. I will be looking at three key stuff. First of all, the pressing. Stupid mistakes where we gave the ball and gave possession away to Borussia Dortmund, and obviously a lot of missed chances. So let's start with pressing. Obviously, from the beginning of the goal, we know Luis Enrique is this experiment manager. But he didn't experiment with the lineup. So when everybody saw the lineup for the game, everybody was calm. We're like, Lucius not going to try anything new in this game. Unlike the first leg versus Barca, where Marco Asensio started and so on. But where he did the experiment was the pressing. So he wanted to take Emre Can out of the game. So he put Dembele on Emre Can. Kylian Mbappe was pretty much Schlotterbeck, but sometimes went to pressure Kobel, so he had to give away the ball. But then Bradley Barcola was put in such a difficult and disgusting situation where he had to mark Mats Hummels and Ryerson. Obviously, Paris Saint-Germain usually press in a 4-2-4. So Mbappe and Dembele converts up with Mbappe for the two center-backs. Bradley Barcola holds the fullback, and then Hakimi pushes up and holds the other fullback with one of our midfielders, probably Fabian, following Emre Can. But maybe Lucho was scared that Adeyemi was going to be a bit free with Hakimi pushing up or something. I don't really know, because we pressed like this. So it was Kylian Mbappe, Bradley Barcola on the two center-backs, Ousmane Dembele holding this CDM, their number 6, Emre Can. And then our midfielders, Warren Zaire, Emre, and Fabian Ruiz. Once again, they also had it very difficult because they had to mark Sabitzer and Brandt, who were behind them. But if the ball went to Ryerson or to Madsen, they had to be the first ones to go and help Hakimi and Nuno Mendes so it doesn't become a 2v1. And I don't really understand why Luis Enrique did this. Was he that afraid of Emre Can receiving the ball? And did he not rate Ryerson and Madsen being able to drive and progress the ball upwards the pitch? I don't really understand why Luis Enrique did this. Like Emre Can, he's not Rodri, he's not Busquets, he's a fucking bum. He's a Turkish kebab seller. I don't know why Lucho did this, and I don't know. But this is what happened throughout the entire game. Kobel gives it to Hummels. Barcola has to go on Hummels. Hummels makes the pass to Ryerson, and Ryerson has acres of space to run into. As you can see, Fabian is there to start stopping this attack. Once again, Hummels, Mbappe, Dembele, all of that. Dortmund, Brandt was dropping a bit deeper, passing it around. But once again, finding the open man, Ryerson. Again, Ryerson has acres of space, always being able to run into, giving it to Sancho, who Sancho had a massive glance for Borussia Dortmund. But this is how easily the ball reached Jadon Sancho every single time in the game. Ryerson was so open, and that's even how the goal came. It was Hummels gave it to Ryerson. Dortmund was switching the ball and everything. Then came the long ball from Schlotterbeck to Füllkrug. So the mistake that we conceded the goal from happened throughout the entire game. And then some adjustments Lucho wanted to do in the second half. So we can see Dembele here is on the right side. Mbappe is pressing the center-back. Warren is pushing up. You have Fabian Ruiz over there on Jadon Sancho or Ryerson. Barcola there in this uncomfortable situation. And once again, you can see the runner there in between. Nobody can mark him because Fabian is on Ryerson. Warren Zaire Emre is on Emre Can. And Bradley Barcola is on Hummels, the ball carrier at the moment. And once again, they have an open chance. So this is the first mistake that Lucho has to solve for the second leg. He can't do this pressing gimmick. He has to go back to the 4-2-4 pressing. Then we got to talk about mistakes. Dembele in this situation picks up the ball, sometimes likes to go inside and then give it to Hakimi, but he could have given it to Hakimi immediately here, lost the ball. Nuno Mendes intercepts the ball very smartly there, but then instead of giving it a 1-2 with Vitinha or back to Lucas, tries to go past Jadon Sancho. Sancho gets it, gives it to Brandt, and Brandt gives it to Sabitzer. And this was Dortmund's pretty much biggest chance in the first half, apart from their goal from Füllkrug. Once again, coming from our mistakes. Then bounces back, and Nuno Mendes, another mistake. Thankfully was there to clear away, but it's just these small mistakes. Nuno here with a throw-in, Hummels receives it, Nuno with another throw-in, Brandt intercepts it, and Fabian here with an absolute disgusting pass into the center of the pitch where Brandt picks it up, and lastly but not least, Ousmane Dembele. Like, Adeyemi, who is this bum that gets the ball away from you, Dembele? You cannot lose the ball that easily. And then Warren Zaire Emre in the 44th minute, Paris Saint-Germain have a great counter-attack, and we may be able to have a great chance and maybe even score, take us in 1-1 halftime. No, he goes for the long shot. He has Hakimi, he has Dembele, he has Mbappe, he has Barcola. This is a great opportunity for Paris Saint-Germain. And then, obviously, how many chances we missed in the second half. Nuno here picks you up from a counter-attack, from a corner kick. Dortmund, back to Dembele, Hakimi. Mbappe, hits the post. Hakimi, hits the post. Once again, Vitinha finding Barcola. Reyerson out of space because he wanted to press the midfielders. Barcola gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe takes a shot. It's a good chance. But the thing I got mostly disgusted about this opportunity is this. Kobel was shushing, whether it's Kylian Mbappe or any other PSG player. This guy cannot play in a Champions League final. I do not like to see bumps. Like who is Kobel? Who is Kobel? How is he doing this to Paris Saint-Germain and its players? Get this guy out of here. We have to score at least 3 goals just against this bum, just for this action he did right here. Marquinhos, beautiful ball into the center. Fabian, I don't know, doesn't have a head for some reason. And this, I don't know how this wasn't a foul. Like Reyerson was going in with his body into Barcola all the time, straight in front of the referee, but the referee was blind. And then Randal Colomani, obviously, 0 shots on target or off target, 1 out of 2 dribbles attempted, 13 touches, but 5 out of 8 accurate passes with 6 times possession lost. 0 key passes. It's absolutely disgusting how this guy keeps coming on for Paris Saint-Germain. Kylian Mbappe here creates an absolute beautiful chance, gets it, puts it into the center with Ousmane Dembele. Kobel, what an astonishing save. Vitinha here, lost chance for PSG in this game. Can we get something? Beautiful long ball to Hakimi, puts it on a plate for Ousmane Dembele, and Dembele. Well, that was pretty much it. So what we've gone through is that Paris Saint-Germain need to improve some stuff. But before we go to that, I want to end it on Marquinhos, Vitinha, and Achraf Hakimi. Love their performance. Achraf Hakimi, as I just mentioned, had a very tough game with both Maatsen and Adeyemi. A lot of times on him, and Adeyemi even doing the defensive contribution, but he still had 3 key passes, and he won the majority of his duels. Marquinhos, 2 great defensive. First for the branch shot, straight to his head, and then obviously another branch shot, the tackle that he made. And Vitinha, PSG's best player in this game, has been our best knockout player so far this season. What a baller, man. Deservedly deserves appreciation. So for the second leg, it's pretty simple. Don't do that pressing thing, Lucho. Please, don't do it. Don't dare to do it. Go back to basics. Let's play football. Second of all, we cannot be making mistakes. We are a possession-based side. That means we want to keep possession at an all-time cost. So our pressing and our counter-pressing has to be better, and we cannot lose the ball sloppily. And thirdly, most importantly, as every PSG fan knows, we cannot, I repeat, we cannot be missing big chances like that. We had 4 big chances, which are even not accounting for the 2 posts that we hit, that we missed. This is unacceptable. We've missed 26 big chances in the Champions League this season, but we can forget about all of that if we have a masterclass at the Parc and go through to the final. This Dortmund side is nothing to be scared of. We made them look better than what they are. Why? Because we're the best pressing side in Europe, but we look like the worst pressing side in Europe. We're the best possession side in Europe, but we look like one of the worst possession sides in Europe. And we have pretty much the best attack in Europe, but it looked like, I don't know, some Sheffield United, some Werder Bremen shit. We got to get ourselves together, and message to all PSG fans, be confident. I've seen so many, not really that many as in the Barca tie, but I've seen PSG fans being like, oh my God, I don't know if we'll do it. Shut the fuck up. We are supporters of this club. That means we support this club. You're not supporting this club. You don't need to say we're going to win 5-0. You don't even need to say you're that confident of us going through. But you have to have the support and the confidence that we're going to do the best. Like, stop this. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments down below. And that's been it from your boy PSG. And as usual, allez Paris.